Welcome to Tuber Chat. If you are on your way towards 1,000, 2,000, or even 10,000 subscribers and beyond, then you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The very first channel that we're looking at today is a dear friend to Tuber Chat, an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, has been for a very long time. Jack Dawson dropped a super chat right before we started, so I managed to get his channel up on the screen quickly. When I look for this channel, because it has such an unbelievably popular name, we search Jack Dawson MLB The Show, or you can use Assassin's Creed or Call of Duty or Final Fantasy or any number of extremely popular video games. Jack Dawson plays these while he live streams, but is a fantastic commentator and able to keep up with the gameplay as well as the chat while that's going on. And it's really something to see. He always allows and encourages everybody to connect during his live stream, so you'll meet more friends and family members over there. He always says love, support, and respect is the key. That's absolutely the case. That's what you'll find from our friend Jack Dawson and from his community as well. So I hope you'll visit him. He's got over 2,000 subscribers right now, climbing along nicely and well on the road towards 2,100. I'm hoping we can push him a little bit closer. I see that Queen's Life is dropping another super chat on us. For that reason, we're going to make that channel the next one that we look at. So I'll get that channel up here right now. And if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Queen's Life is here. She brings us pure variety. Now, I don't have a sub count on this channel, but that's okay. We just want to push her towards the next milestone that we know that she's working towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. So we just want to push each other along. I've got a few names on our wheel already. I Am Betty J Gathers was first in the door. As far as members go, Scratch and Pete PA is always at the top of the list. He's here as a beloved and dedicated moderator and dear friend to Tuber Chat. Emotion New Soul is here as a moderator and a gold member. So we will actually see Emotion's channel in the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, and we will see their link drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. The name of the channel is Emotion. We do a little bit of an extra search, Emotion New Soul, when we go to find that talented singer and songwriter. Charlene Heel is in the house. I'm just getting them onto our wheel right now. Members always get added right away. Frazball Collects was already added to the wheel, but has dropped a super chat, so they're going to be the next channel that we look at. Hilda DC just walked in. She's a member of our moderator squad. I'm assuming that she will be going live after tonight's live stream, so we might raid her if that's going to be the case. Mr. Fulton Mraz, I'm going to have a look. Thank you for that. Cali King 916, good to see you in the house. Woman Outdoors is in the house. I'm just getting you added onto our wheel as well. I'm going to get you to pardon me for a second. I'm going to be right back. Yeah, we're good to go. Meanty, thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, I'm going to put that channel up next. But I was likely going to look at it anyway because actually Meanty, who's here with us almost every day, is the son of Queen's Life, who also is here every day. And these obviously are a couple of generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters. I hope everybody will connect with this gaming channel, and hopefully we'll see some new material and content from Meaty soon. We can see it's an official artist channel, which is really, really cool. I'm just going to take one of these latest videos. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up with some of your content. I'm going to do some more introductions in a moment. Michael's Adventures is not here with us today just due to a work schedule. He's likely going to be here with us on Sunday, but whenever he can't be here, he always sends his regards. Make sure everybody knows that he's thinking about us and wishes he could be here. He is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube and is here usually as a beloved and dedicated moderator. So, I think I've got our members on the wheel. Members always get added to the wheel right away. Frazball Collects is going to get added to the screen because of that super chat. Thank you again, Queen's Life and Meanty, for that. Thank you, Jack Dawson. Also, he's done that many times. And Frazball Collects is somebody that's fairly new to Tuber Chat, already become a member. And what they're bringing us is a combination more of numismatic collectible coins as well as some precious metals. So I hope everybody will connect with them. They've got over 207 subscribers right now. Well, they got 200 right now. So they got 207 right now, just over 200. And I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 300 that we know that they're thinking about. Thank you, I am Betty J. Gathers. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Forgive me for the delay in getting into our introductions, but we've had so much action to get the chat started. Thank you, Hilda DC. Thank you, Wendy and Woody, for the extra super chat. I really do appreciate that. Mr. Fulton Mraz, good to see you in the house. Needs watches. Thank you for coming in so early. Nikki D Official is here with us just about every single day. And I run into Panama City almost every day as well, out supporting other creators. So I hope you'll connect with them. Popping the Popcorn is an extremely supportive creator. Puddle of Souls, it's good to have you back. Simple Things Outreach Media is a longtime friend of Tuber Chat. And we have a brand new channel in the house. Stroud Gang is here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and find your meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. The Weightlifting Geek is here. They happen to be a member. They actually have that on their other account, so I'm just adding them to the wheel right now, even though they're not colored green just yet. The Zam fam, it's always good to see you. The Davis 314 family, good to see you in the house as well. Come Hither with Heather was here very early. They're an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Arsenic Element is going to teach us different ways to grow different types of peppers. Thank you for coming back in. Chef Roger Vlog is a longtime friend of Tuber Chat, another extremely loyal and dedicated supporter that I run into supporting others regularly. And hopefully we're just about caught up. I hope I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If you have the ability to share this stream, whether it's on a community tab here on YouTube or on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. It helps get more people into Tuber Chat right now and could see this stream pushed out a little bit more, not just right now, but also in the coming days and maybe even weeks ahead. And let me just see what I'm missing in the chat. Sparkles Hope Chest came in and needs watches. Thank you so much for that membership. I really do appreciate that. What that means is from now on, you'll be added to the wheel as soon as I see you in the chat any day that you're here. Garden to Table with Heather Lynn, good to see you in the house. And Needs Watches, I just put you on the wheel right now. I believe I saw Sparkles Hope Chest in the house. And we'll get them onto the wheel now. Oh my goodness, my voice again today. We have had, so I live close to Niagara Falls in Ontario, Canada. We have one of these climates that has all four seasons, right? We have winter, we have a short spring, a short autumn and summer as well. But this last week, we've gone from winter weather to summer weather to freezing rain to t-shirt weather. It's been just crazy. So that plays a lot of games with my voice. I'm sorry that I didn't have any kind of an April Fool's set up ready for anybody. I'm not the most fun person in the world when it comes to that stuff. So I couldn't think of anything or get it done by the time I would have thought of it in time. Playplex, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I believe you've been here before. Forgive me if I've missed that. The Gaming Ham, good to see you here. Forgive me. Yes, thank you. If I do miss anybody, please, by all means, give me a nudge if you don't mind. I never mean to miss anybody in the chat, but I do make a lot of mistakes. You'll see that. Scratch and PPA usually catches a lot of them for me. Crafty Leo, thank you for coming back in. Our robot is welcoming you. It might have been down the day you were here before, but it's great to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. And like I said, we have lots of creators coming through the chat. It will be wonderful if you have a quick look at our video description again, just to make sure you know our full procedure for connecting. It's more important that we do as much as possible for each other these days than ever before. So Popping the Popcorn has just moved. I wondered, I almost sent you a message on Instagram to say, hey, Katie, I haven't seen a video from you in a few weeks. But I remembered at the last second, oh, wait a second, she's moving. So that has kept you busy. Not to mention you actually did a bit of that on Life with Katie, and I'm sure there'll be more. Carpenter Self-Reliance, good to see you in the house. They've been out like wildfire this week supporting people. I've been lucky to be able to be on quite a bit more than usual this week, and I run into them regularly supporting others. Thank you, the Gaming Ham. Yes. Lots of creators going live these days, which is great to see. So Hilda DC, like I said, is a member of our moderator squad. She might be live later, so we will go and raid that if that is the case. And let me just check right now if I can find a video link for that. I don't know why it wouldn't come up in the top, but see, it doesn't, and I don't know why that is. I thought for sure that I had seen a live stream from her today, because I look now on Fridays, and here it is right here, yes. I'm just grabbing the link for this for myself, because I keep this in a window in the background so that I don't lose it, and as all goes well, then Hilda DC will be live right after Superchat. We'll go raid her. She's been a long time dear friend to Superchat. She's a very much loved and well-respected creator. She spreads a ton of positivity and motivation to other creators. What you'll find on her channel, more than anything else, are challenges, almost like mukbang style videos, whether it's a live stream or a video itself. She does a lot of premieres. She introduces us to new foods, new products. She often does live streams where she has lots of different friends that come on StreamYard panels with her. She's also known to go on many other StreamYard panels and share content that way as well. Retro Oregon, thank you for being here. I saw you much earlier. I know you said something about possibly changing your name, and it's not an April Fool's joke, so we'll keep our eyes open for that. Derek's Journey is a long-time, generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to Super Chat. Thank you for coming in. Paradise Austin Parrot, I think I've seen your channel before, and forgive me if I'm mistaken, but it's great to have you here. Blackmore Gaming, good to see you in the house as well. Scratching to Win Lotto is a longtime friend of Tuber Chat now. And again, hopefully I'm not missing anybody in the chat. Mrs. VSNC09 is here. Thank you one more time, Hilda, for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. You all have knocked quite a bit of life off of our stream boss, including Needs Watches, who's now been added to the wheel as a member. We always add our members onto the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat every day. So Scratch and PPA is coming up right now. Now, this is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube, and I know you hear me say those words a lot. I talk about Scratch and PPA this way. I talk about Michael's Adventures. They both are incredibly supportive to other creators. It's always generosity that I'm noticing, or trying to, and these are the kind of things that draw me to creators. You know, Scratch and PPA has been a friend for a very long time now, a moderator for as long as we can remember. To my knowledge, has only missed one stream since finding Tuber Chat, well over a year and a half ago, and now has way crossed over the 1,000 subscribers, well on the road towards 1,100. Now, what you'll find on his channel is an interactive series of lottery ticket scratching videos, but they're very unique because what he has done is made a system up, including the outside social networks, where you're able to vote on the content of next week's video if you follow Scratch and PPA on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, which of course I do. So it sets his series apart, makes it unique and a lot of fun to be a part of. And as a member of the lottery ticket scratching genre and community, we find a lot of overwhelmingly generous and supportive creators there, not just to each other, but outside. And we have a heavy footprint now of lottery ticket scratching channels here in the Superchat family. Now, Scratch and PPA is a shining jewel around here, to say the least. And most of you who've been here ever before know this already. Now, when he is out supporting other creators, this is what causes me more than anything else to say he's one of the most supportive creators that I've met. This is somebody who, at least personally, truly has my back all the time, both on stream and off, and is somebody who's out there supporting people. He is the cause of me starting to use the term seems to be everywhere all the time. And I use that for a few creators now who seem to be out supporting people constantly. You'll hear that in the speeches that I, give today, or, in the stories that I tell about the channels that come through. But he gives so much support to other creators all the time that what happens is, during his 10-minute videos, approximately, every Tuesday at 12:15 Eastern, you will find a rush and flood of support coming back to him that results in one of the fastest running chats that you'll see on YouTube, here or anywhere else. And faster than Superchat, faster than most others. And it makes that a lot of fun to be a part of. It's very fast-paced, very high energy. So I hope everybody will connect with Scratch and PPA. If you haven't already, this is a creator definitely to be inspired by and learned from. And hopefully you can take some inspiration from what he's done with the outside social networks to bring interactivity into his video series as well. And then I just want to make a quick note. Today, for whatever reason, there's a lot of messages coming through the chat that are quite self-promoting. Now, it's not that it's that big of a deal, but self-promotion is frowned upon, and you can find yourself getting timed out and messages deleted and all that other stuff in a lot of other channels. So we try to instill good habits here. So just beware of that, right? Everybody's watching everything everybody else is saying in the chat. The idea, of course, is we're all looking for people to support us, but the hope is that everybody here is of the mindset of giving much more than they expect to receive, understanding that you may have to, for a very long time, give much more than you have returned. But in the case, like I said, of Scratch and PPA and so many other creators here, if you follow their stories, their channels, their progress, you will see exactly what I'm talking about when I say that if you can give much more than you expect to receive, it will come back in droves. It will come back 10 times. It will come back more than you ever expected. So it just goes to say that when we're reading the chat, when other people are looking at how everybody else is interacting, they're making a mental note as to whether you are focused on your own channel or you are focused on supporting others, and it's pretty easy to make a judgment call that way. So it's just a thought. Red Hot Reactions, a longtime friend of Tuberchat, good to see you in the house. Tristan Bell, good to see you here as well. Thank you very much. And yeah, it's not, forgive me, I don't mean to call anybody out. It's not that big a deal. Like I said, I just want to make a quick note of it, just because today I noticed quite a few. We all want people to come to our channels. The idea is, if you're here, reaching out to others, supporting them, knowing that they will come back and support you. You are building your family. They'll be there for all your live streams, for all your premieres, for all your videos, or as much as they can, right? And that's the idea, is you'll always have them there. Today's video doesn't matter. What we're doing is building our families for years to come, hopefully. Cosmic Cultures, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And pardon me if I've missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, then we should get around to everybody. Woman Outdoors is here with 249 subscribers. This is another creator who happened to become a member right after finding Superchat, as a matter of fact. So obviously a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. And experimenting with shorts, which is cool. They're already getting some heavy action. You know, out of 4 shorts, 3 of them have well surpassed 1,000 views. One of them well beyond 2, on the way to 3, which is great. So hopefully that keeps up. And then as well, I'm still getting to know this content on this channel, but they come to us likely from the homesteading community. Another community of creators that has a heavy footprint here in Superchat as well. Forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat. I certainly don't mean to, but if anybody has mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or at mention Superchat Connect and Grow. I'll keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. Garden to Table with Heather Lynn. I'm not sure if I welcomed you, but thank you for being here. I did see you come in earlier. And Corinne's Life is here as well. Another member of our moderator squad, but she also happens to be an official member as well. So I'll get her on the wheel right away. The Servant David Show, good to see you in the house as well. God Soldiers was here earlier. I'm not sure if they're still here. I don't think so. But they mentioned that they had just become monetized, which is really, really cool. Hopefully everybody will head over there and congratulate them when you have an opportunity. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. We'll see what's coming up next. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists in the chat with other creators, just please simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you are willing, then please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. When we look for Emotion, this is another creator with an unbelievably popular name. Just because it's very short, Emotion's a popular word and name, of course, but if we search for Emotion New Soul, which I copied and pasted into the chat there for everybody, you could type that out or copy it if you can. That will allow you to find this creator easily. Now you can see that they've actually set up a Tiny Desk concert that is going to be a treat for us on Sunday. We will be rating Emotion after Superchat. So we try to spread that love around, mix up the creators. Emotion's been with us many times, but it's been a few weeks, so we want to get Emotion up there again. So that's going to be really, really cool. Emotion brings us on his channel New Soul R&B Music. They are his original works. He is a talented singer and songwriter. There's a little bit of extra variety in there in compilations and in reaction videos, and he's actually got a second channel for us as well, where we get a behind-the-scenes look at the creator behind the music from Emotion. And hopefully you'll enjoy that as well. There's a bit of variety on this channel as well. But I love it when we get an opportunity to learn about creators behind channels. The Servant David Show, thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, your channel is going to be the next one that we look at before I spin the wheel again. Fanatic Guide, I'm sorry I didn't welcome you earlier. I know you were here at the beginning of the stream before we even started. Thank you for being here. Fanatic Guide is an extremely supportive creator, somebody who always engages conversation in the chat, somebody who supports all of my channels, as a matter of fact, so I hope you'll connect with them. Rambling with the Brums is a fellow Canadian and happens to be a member, so we'll get them onto the wheel right away, as we do with all members. And then I notice we have a brand new channel in the chat, Greg's Vlog Show. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Emotion, thank you for that super chat. It slipped by me for a quick second there, but he came in right after the Servant David Show. Emotion, who was on the screen just a second ago, this is his second channel, has just become the stream boss. So what I'm talking about is the video game life meter that you see under my camera there, and every super chat and membership takes a little bit of life off off of the stream boss, and the last person to knock them out becomes the new one. That is Emotion now, so he'll get a little bit of extra exposure for that reason. And we're looking at the Servant David show now. On the front page here, they're just showing shorts, but if we go over to the video page, we see a lot more. Now, I'm still getting to know the Servant David show. I thought I caught them on a live stream. Yeah, 8 days ago. It's longer than I thought. I did. Okay, I did. I caught you on 3 days ago. So they're doing a lot of streaming. But I'm going to take your latest video here, baking cookies. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up with your content a little bit better, and then hopefully promote you a little bit better as time goes on. I love getting to know channels and the creators behind them. And then the Bud Files, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. The Servant David show now has 1,260 subscribers or so. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,300 that they're likely thinking about right now. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded, especially when I'm on a phone from time to time, but we're doing spectacularly right now. So thank you everybody for the 60 thumbs up already, half an hour into episode number 379. Wasn't there Hanuza? Good to see you in the house. I'm giggling because I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce that name effectively, but it's good to see you back. I know you were here the other day, so forgive me if I'm butchering the name. I'd love it if you'd correct me if there's a better way to pronounce that, because I'd love to promote you better when you're here. But thank you for coming back in. Sparkle's Hope Chest is here with 376 subscribers. She brings us pure variety on her channel. And thank you, Queen's Life, for the share on Twitter. She's a member of our Twitter list, of course. They are YouTubers who tweet and retweet for others. Anybody who tweets or retweets for us gets added to that. You might find some new friends there to trade favors with. Greg's Vlog Show is almost at 1,300. I'm hoping we can push you a little bit farther. We're all here to grow our channels. The idea, of course, is that once you reach out to other creators, they will turn around and support you afterwards. Tuber Chat works a little bit opposite of some of the more popular growth streams that you might be familiar with, where here everybody is very much focused on generosity. Creators who've been with Tuber Chat for a long time will not go to a brand new channel as soon as they see them in the chat, because they want to see how you're going to interact with everybody else first, so that they can make a judgment call as to whether you might be a loyal and dedicated supporter before they will connect with you first. So anybody that is brand new to Tuber Chat today, or if you haven't been here many times before, just please keep that in mind. My suggestion is to keep track of everybody you connect with. Start a conversation with them. Take your time. You can meet about 8 people an hour here in Tuber Chat. Any more than that is a little bit too fast. We don't want YouTube taking all your subscribers away the next day. Oh, you're not near. Not near. Oh, that's okay, Greg's Vlog Show. We'll see your channel, I'm sure, at some point if you have some time to spend today, and then we'll get you moving towards the next milestone. And Joe Grace, good to see you in the house. Thank you so much. I appreciate every moment everybody can spend. I know not everybody can just be here for 2.5 hours because it's convenient for me to stream at this time. So I really do appreciate every moment everybody can spend. So thank you for that. Even if you're just coming by to say hello or let the stream run or give us a thumbs up or whatever it might be, I really do appreciate all that interaction, of course. So Sparkle's Hope Chest is in the house, and like I said, she brings us pure variety. She's got a brand new video here, and I'm just going to take that and add that into my catch-up list because I want to see this. Sparkle's Hope Chest does great with series, as a matter of fact, and one of the most notable is this Motel Life series you see on the front of the channel. She's done a lot of collaborations too with her daughter, Wolf Spirit Productions, who we see featured here. We'll look at that channel in a quick second. Sparkle's Hope Chest has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to Tuber Chat for a long time. This is another creator who I enjoy watching when it comes to her channel, because she gives us a look at the creator behind the channel. Now, I know that that's not appropriate for everybody. Not everybody's going to do a behind the scenes. Not everybody's got a variety channel. I understand that. But I do enjoy what I've seen from Sparkle's Hope Chest, and she comes to us actually from a tight-knit community featuring, at first it was Kitty Mom Adventures, who is now Prepper for Life. Froggy Went to Knitting. They have a lot of very supportive people in their tight-knit community. And Wolfsbear Productions came to us quite some time ago now. It's well over a year, probably closer to a year and a half. I could be wrong about the time, but I know that Wolfsbear Productions just celebrated a year on YouTube a couple of weeks ago. And let's look at that channel right now. That's the daughter of Sparkle's Hope Chest in real life. I talk about these two creators together because they support each other so much. Mr. Bubbles, good to see you in the house. And thank you, Greg's Vlog Show. I do appreciate that. Cosmic Cultivator still in the house. Eerie Frog, not sure if I welcomed you, but good to see you here. And that makes sense, Derek's Journey. Yeah, we all do. Things change over time, right? You know, when we get into these things, we're hot and heavy, when we can really focus on connecting with creators and supporting every single, friend we have every day. But it starts to become few and far between, if you want to put it that way, where some of the people you're following every day and watching every single video that they have, you start watching every other day, and eventually every 3 days, and twice a week, and once every 2 weeks, because your channel grows and so does theirs. And that's what I wish for everybody. My true wish for everybody is to get what you want out of YouTube, whatever that is. But in most cases, I know that most people want more subscribers, eventually to have thousands, and that's great. When you do, it's going to be tough keeping up with everybody, but as long as we're all supporting each other as much as we can, everybody will be just fine. And for that reason, I appreciate that stuff as well. Panama City, thank you so much. I know you dropped super chat there, a generous super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, we're going to look at Panama City in another moment here, but thank you so much. I really do appreciate that extra support. Absolutely unnecessary, but very much appreciated, of course. I think I just missed a question. Gaming Ham, is there a table? When is the best time to stream? Yes. I wonder if I can find that for you. I'll try to find one in a window off to the side. I'll show you where it is in the analytics. You'll have to be on a computer for this, but I'll show you where it is. Wolfsbear Productions is a truck driver. You can see the picture of their truck on their banner. They've dressed it up with YouTube stickers to kind of promote their channel, and it absolutely works. They actually sent me a screenshot today of somebody saying that they spotted their truck, which is really cool. This is a creator who I speak to offline as well. I say offline, but really what I mean is like on Instagram. Anybody can reach out to me anytime. I'm on Instagram most, Facebook sometimes, and Twitter occasionally. Twitter I'm not very attentive of, so you'll have to chase me down there. But I love talking YouTube. It doesn't have to be questions. It can be if there's something you think I can help with. But Wolfsbear Productions is somebody who definitely engages conversation, enjoys sharing lessons learned for the betterment of everybody, and has been a dear friend and an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to TuberChat for a long time. I'm just going to take their latest video, or their featured video. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. We're going to get to Panama City now, and in the background, the Gaming Ham, I'm looking for that screen to show you in the analytics that will show you the best time to post. Not everybody gets it right away. You have to have a certain amount of traffic coming into your channel, plus subscribers, it seems. We've seen some creators get the chart and then it disappears. So we have to consider that. Panama City is a longtime friend of TuberChat. This is another creator who's incredibly supportive. When I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams, I run into them regularly. Derek's Journey, yeah, I don't know why it is. I just don't use it. I just don't use Twitter as much as, anybody should. But it's all work. I've been on social media from the beginning, right? So MySpace and Friendster, and before that using search engines that we don't even remember anymore, like Excite, Lycos, and Alta Vista and things like this. But the problem is it's more work for everybody, right? Because first you had MySpace, then you had Friendster, I forget what the other one was called, then Facebook. Now you got to run Twitter, you got to have an Instagram account and a TikTok and a Snapchat and a Pinterest and a LinkedIn and all the other ones, right? There's so many. So you have to just pick the one or ones that you like and focus on those, and when someday you have time to add the others, you add them in. You'll notice I put out a tweet every day that we stream on Superchat, but that's really all I do because it's all that I find that I have time for, whereas Instagram gets a post and a story, and then Facebook gets a post on the page and in the group. So we do have a Facebook group, if anybody hasn't seen that yet, where you're able to share your videos over there as well. Sweet Fingers Dish, good to see you here for the first time. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Mortgage with Me is in the house. Sergeant Life is still here. They were here very early, so thank you for coming in. I'm glad you made it back in. Sergeant Life is a longtime friend of Tuberchat. Forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat, or if I've missed a question or a comment that you meant for me to see. If I did, just please be patient with me. Mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or @mention Tuberchat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll keep my eyes open, hopefully catch it the next time around. I'm behind with you, Panama City, but I'm just going to grab your latest video here. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. That will help me get caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind, and you'll find pure variety on Panama City. But like I said, they are incredibly supportive to other creators, and I run into them almost daily. So I'm just going to show you something here, if I can. When we look at Tuberchat in the analytics, we are on the audience tab. And when we get over here, you're going to see Tuberchat loses subscribers just like everybody else does. So if you find yourself losing anywhere from 5 to 10 subscribers at any point, you know that YouTube's always playing games with all of our numbers, whether it's views, likes, watch hours, all that kind of stuff. Nobody ever loses Tuberchat. You see when I put channels on the screen, but they're constantly playing games, removing anything they deem as inactive. When you're on this tab, the audience tab, you can go to subscribers. Of course, this is on computer. I'm using Chrome. And Tuberchat consistently gets about 100 subscribers a month. That's been going on for as long as I can remember. There's a lot of information here, but the most important thing that we want to look at right now, the Gaming Ham asked about a table that will show you the best time to post. Here it is right here. It tells you when your viewers are on YouTube. It gives you an idea as to when you might want to post a video, or whether you want to run a premiere or a live stream. So my suggestions are, if you don't know when to post, then post at 9 a.m. in your time zone, because that will catch all the traffic coming through the day. The object, of course, is to get as much traffic within the first hour, second hour, third hour, fourth, all the way around to about 48 hours if you can. When you're running a premiere, I would run it at the beginning of the high traffic area where you see these brighter colors. If you're doing a live stream, if possible, I would do it sometime after the heavy traffic has started, in the heaviest traffic part of the day. But this is going to be different for everybody, and it changes over time, so you're going to have to look at that and see what's going on with that. One of these days, hopefully I'll do a better tutorial about that, but I did want to show you. So thank you for the question, the Gaming Ham. I love talking about analytics. I hope everybody is reading their analytics as much as you can stand, because over time you will notice patterns and different pieces of information that YouTube gives us that can improve both your channel and your videos. You're not always looking for what you're doing wrong. You're also looking for what you're doing right. Panama City, one more time, thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. East Dad, I thought you'd been here once before, so forgive me if I'm wrong. My robot is welcoming you now as if it's the first time you're here, but good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. If you want to go back and see that short tutorial that I just did about the analytics, you can mark the time. It is 40 minutes into episode number 379 of Superchat, and then maybe you can go back and watch if you would like to, but we'll be happy to talk about that again when anybody would like to. If I missed a question or a comment that anybody has mentioned, please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or at mention Superchat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll catch it the next time. If I can, and I should be able to do that a little bit easier. Mary Queen Longman, good to see you in the house. Tasha G, good to have you back. And again, forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. We're looking at Mrs. VSNC09 right now. This is another creator who seems to be everywhere all the time. Definitely a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They're here as a member, but they're fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them too, including super chats and memberships when you get there. Now, Mrs. VSNC09 is mixing up the videos, live streams, and shorts, and getting some serious action here as well. But most notably on this channel, actually, am I behind with you? Not yet, but I'm going to take this video anyway. Everybody's talking about Will Smith and Chris Rock. It's been a busy week for that, right? I'm going to take that video. That'll help me stay caught up. But on this channel, what we find at least half the time is royal family coverage. And Mrs. VSNC09 has an incredibly engaged audience when it comes to chat and interactivity while the live streams are going on. So I hope everybody will check them out for that reason, because you'll see what a really engaged live stream looks like from this creator. It's really cool. It goes way beyond the typical, hey, how you doing, how's the weather, this and that, which is great as well. You're always doing a great service for any creator when you're having conversation in the chat, because you're sending engagement signals into the algorithm, of course. But Mrs. VSNC09 has really hit a nail on the head with the content that they've got on this channel. Like I said, at least more than half the time they're doing royal family coverage, but they do a lot of other stuff as well. They are incredibly supportive. They're here with us in Tuber Chat every single day. So I'm going to spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here and see what's coming up with maybe the Gaming Ham. They asked that question earlier, and I'm always thankful for that, so that we can give these little nuggets of information. On that note, we are getting really close to episode 400 of Tuber Chat, which should be about 5 weeks away. And when that comes up, I will be joined again by my dear friend Vern's Junk Closet. We get together every 100th episode. She's been with me from the beginning and is inspirational in the creation of Tuber Chat. We've been together many times on both of our channels. And we will bring you a different kind of live stream than our typical putting channels on the screen. I actually this week put up a playlist on our front page of the past special editions, episode 100, 200, and 300. So if you haven't already seen them, I hope you'll go back and watch those. They're 2 hours each, and they are full of pieces of information that you should be able to find helpful in some way, both to improve your videos and your channels, because we take questions from the chat as well, so we're able to learn while we talk about our experiences as well. Ali's Craft Pursuits, good to see you in the house. Forgive me if you're already here and I didn't put you on the wheel, but I'm getting you on there right now. She happens to be a member. And the Gaming Ham brings us Mass Effect gameplay more than anything, but they've actually changed it up. They've got a Marvel's Adventures game here. Now, I'm going to take this video, add it into my catch-up list. The Gaming Ham is here with us almost every single day, and they usually post quite frequently, so hopefully we'll see them step that back up. The Inspired Empowered Mama is our brand newest gold member, so that I'm going to put them on the wheel right away. And we will see that channel in the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, and we will see their link drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so as well. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. If anybody has not already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. So I'm just spinning the wheel again. We're going to look at Needs Watches now. This is one of our newest members. We've got them on the wheel already, of course. Let's see what they have got going on their channel right now. And Eerie Frog is still here. I'm going to get some names for our wheel from our chat list soon. Of course, it's open to everybody. You do not have to super chat or be a member to get onto the wheel or the screen. In the case of members, they get added to the wheel immediately when they're here. And in the case of super chats, we put them on the screen right away, just to speed things up. But the wheel and the screen are open to everybody. Of course, we will get as many channels on the screen as we can today. We haven't even been on for an hour yet. We've still got at least an hour to go, maybe an hour and a half. Needs Watches has 814 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther on the road towards the 900 that they're thinking about. They are bringing us different watches of different types, but I'm going to have to get to know the content on this channel a little bit better, as they're, like I said, almost brand new to Superchat. Now, I'm going to take your featured video. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up with your content a little bit better. And the object, of course, is that I will promote you better and better every time you're here as time goes on. So that's Needs Watches. Hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. If anybody has the ability to share this stream out right now, whether it's on a community tab here on YouTube or on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. It helps get more people into TuberChat right now and could see this live stream pushed out a little bit farther today and in the coming days and weeks ahead. I Am Betty J Gathers is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on. She is responsible for us gaining hundreds of thumbs up because she is always putting a lot of energy into promoting that, for which I'm very grateful. This is another creator who's out there supporting others regularly. She's here with us in TuberChat just about every single day, and I think just about for the entire live stream, just about every single day as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to this energetic, positive, and motivating creator. Now, she brings us a lot of variety on her channel, but is constantly trying to motivate us, particularly when it comes to, let's say, a healthy lifestyle more than anything else. Now, I'm going to take your intermittent fasting video and add this into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. She's got 191 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 200 that she's thinking about. Now, I talk about swapping playlists often, and it's one of the things we can do to boost our watch hours, but there's a couple of other big benefits, and it's the real reasons why I push it. So one of those reasons is because when somebody's running an entire playlist of videos for you, they're running every video in their entirety. So they're running it from beginning to end. You can imagine how that's going to bump up the averages on your channel. We call it retention, but it has to do with the average time viewed per video. It can bump up the average literally across your channel, especially when you get lots of other creators swapping with you. You can imagine that swapping with a lot of creators, hopefully at least 100 eventually, you will get a lot of watch hours happening. But the way that watch hours really work is, let's say you have 20 or 30 videos right now, and somebody's going to run all of them for you. That's great. You're going to get a bunch of watch hours, right? But if you consider the fact that now you've traded favors with a friend, they are probably going to be there to watch most of your videos coming up, and you might put out another 50 videos this year. That's where your watch hours are really going to stack up. And trading favors and getting a friendship started with another creator is where the strong and solid foundation for our channels really comes from. A fellow Canadian is in the house. Cubs Den is a wealth of knowledge and somebody who enjoys helping others grow both their channels and the views on their videos. I'm going to put Cubs Den up right now. She's been a dear friend for a long time, along with Blue Jeans. You always find them together. They run incredibly engaging live streams. Cubs Den is always sharing information that will help you with both your videos and your channels. Fully monetized, of course, getting very close to 5,000 subscribers as a matter of fact, and they are inspirational in the creation of Superchat in that they've been here the whole time and they have been a dear friend. Now, when I was starting Superchat just about 2 years ago, I had spoken to a handful of different creators, including Cubs Den, letting them know, like, hey, I'm going to do, one of these growth stream channels. And as opposed to saying, no, don't copy us, don't do that, they actually were kind of more along the lines of, let us help you build it, which they have. You will gain hundreds of friends over time at both Cubs Den and Blue Jeans, as a matter of fact. And their channel, as you can see, is very focused on helping people with all things YouTube. So I hope you will hop over there. I try to catch live streams whenever I can. And let us go through their videos just for a quick second here, because I know I'll be behind. I did catch them on a live stream just a couple of days ago. You can see I've been catching them actually lately more often than I even thought. But they do videos, they do shorts, and they're constantly giving information that will help you, like I keep saying, with your channels and your videos. I think I'm just going to take another live stream replay, and I'm just going to add that into a catch-up list. But Cubs Den, thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. I'm just going to put Blue Jeans up because these creators are always together. And I'll just show you Blue Jeans. They're both incredibly supportive. We just want to make sure that YouTube doesn't try to respell for us there. Blue Jean just changed their name a couple of times. Both these creators, of course, are fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there. Lexus Ice ASMR, thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, we're going to make your channel the next one that we look at before I spin the wheel again. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Cosmic Culture says they put out 200 videos a year, which is great. I try to encourage everybody to put out at least one a week. If you're not there yet, that is enough to make your channel grow. What I find on the different channels that I run, both for myself and for others, every time we miss a week, it takes about a month to get the momentum back. So if you can get to a place where you're putting out at least one quality piece of content per week, that is what I would say is the minimum to make your channel grow. The things we do here in Superchat or with Cubs Den just speed up the process for us. Now I'm going to take a latest video from Blue Jeans. I know I caught them on a stream the other day as well. We'll see what they got for videos. You both are just streaming all the time. I'm just going to take his latest video, and these are usually very engaging live streams. They're not quite politically charged, but I don't know a better way to describe them. Conversations, so you might want to see what goes on there. And Cubs Den and Blue Jeans, when they get together, are pretty engaging, to be honest with you. It's fun to listen to and be a part of, so I hope everybody will join them both. Thank you one more time, Cubs Den, for your super chat. Again, she's done that many times before. Like I said, has been a dear friend for a long time. Team Goodman, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Carpenter's Self-Reliance, is a video a day too much? Absolutely not. In some cases, I actually have somebody who I run a YouTube channel for, and we just started a Rumble channel for them, and we already have tons of content from the YouTube channel to put up, but we're spacing it out, specifically putting one video a day. You could just pile 35 videos all in one day, but the momentum that's built from building things up over time, I believe, is a much better play. Not to mention, I've already run a handful of channels for this guy. So we're doing it that way. Now, anything more than once a week, of course, is better. In a perfect world, wouldn't it be wonderful if you could put out a video, a short, and a live stream per week? Or, in some cases, a video a day. Almost as much as possible could be advisable, but it depends. We all have to make the right decision for our own channel. You have to make a decision as to how quickly can you put out quality content. Quality over quantity, what you will hear the biggest YouTubers in this space talk about, like Sean Cannell, Sonny Lenarduzzi, Nick Nimmin, Roberto Blake, and others, they will say minutes matter most. You need to focus on making people watch your videos longer. So piling a bunch of videos that people aren't going to watch may not help. Myself, for instance, I've done some shorts. We're looking at a lot of shorts here from Lexus Ice ASMR. Some of my shorts had nothing to do with any of the other content on my channel and therefore did not get a lot of views and have not been helpful at all and probably hurt retention. So it's something to think about as well. Diddle's Paranormal and Explorations, good to see you in the house from Australia. Good to see you here. Not to mention, the more you read your analytics, the more you're going to know what's happening with your own channel, and you will know for yourself where the best moves are made. If you're putting out 7 videos a week, but only 3 of them are moving most of the time, you might want to rethink your strategy. If you're just doing spectacularly, you might want to go even farther than I'm talking about. The thing is, I never want to tell anybody what they should or shouldn't do with their channel. The idea is simply to bring the experience that I do have, the things that I learn from creators of all sizes every single day, especially here in Superchat, so that we can all take all that information in and then make our own best decisions for our channels and our videos. Try to do quality. Makes sense. Cosmic Cultivators. Oh, thank you, Healthy G-Mom. I don't know how many times I've done that to you. And Scratching PPA is luckily always there to save the day. Healthy G-Mom is a member. I've got them on the wheel today. My speeches are long again, I guess because it's Friday. CeeLo Seats, good to see you in the house. Rusty's Rumbles, good to have you here. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Elastic TV, I've got you on the wheel as well. They happen to be a member. Members always get added to the wheel right away. So Lexus ASMR has 490 subscribers. I'm behind with you, but I'm just going to take I'm going to take your latest video. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me get caught up. Hopefully I'll start catching some of these streams. You're posting so frequently, almost every day or every other day, which is cool. Jeffrey's Angel, good to see you here. Freelancing Tips for Beginners by Christy Angelo. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And again, hopefully I haven't missed anybody. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If anybody wants to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Pardon me. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. And if you have the ability to share the stream out, whether it's on a community tab here on YouTube or on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I will appreciate that as well. Helps get a couple more people into Superchat right now and could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther, not just right now, but in the coming days and maybe even weeks. Angels, I Think I Can is your other channel. Very cool. Cute Goth Girl Gamer, good to see you in the house. She is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter and has been for a long time. Next up, we will be looking at Healthy G-Mom in just about 3 minutes. All right, we are back. I just missed a brand new channel that came in. Not brand new. Kelly ASMR Eats. Forgive me. I think you've been here before, and forgive me if I'm wrong about that. Hopefully you're feeling welcome either way. And I'm glad that you say you think you found something you enjoy doing. But forgive me if I missed what you were mentioning earlier. Oh, see if we can figure out who it is. I wondered what you were saying. That's what I was just about to say. I wondered what you were saying at the beginning. Kelly ASMR Eats. So I'm not going to look in the background right now. I'll leave the fun for everybody in the chat to figure it out. Kelly ASMR Eats must be a friend of ours. And I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring myself, if Bottissimo did not welcome this creator, then they may have changed their name. I'm trying for the life of me to remember who... I think I know who it is. Somebody mentioned today that they might be changing their name and it was not an April Fool's joke. So, if I'm right, I won't say the name because I'll leave the fun for everybody in the chat to figure that out. But Kelly ASMR Eats, I think I got it. But it's great to have you here. And that's really cool. I wish for everybody to be able to... enjoy what they're doing while they're here, because YouTube is work. I'm sure everybody's going to say that it's more work than we thought it was, but hopefully you enjoy most of it. And then absolutely, yes, the gaming ham. Look after your health and mental health. This is why I put a lot of focus on creators like Healthy G-Mom, for instance, where healthy living, healthy eating are the focus, because I think almost anybody can live a little healthier, eat a little bit healthier. I certainly can. But I wonder if that would be, something that could be beneficial to everybody. Healthy G-Mom is an example, for instance, somebody who wants to motivate and inspire with healthy living. 2,780 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we could push them a little bit farther towards the 2,800 that they're thinking about. So I'll give everybody a hint if you don't already know. Kelly ASMR Eats is in the chat right now. They've just changed the name on their channel, but there's somebody who's fairly new to Superchat, only having been with us for about 2 months already, if I'm right. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Could be 3 months already, but I think it's just about 2 months already. They're supportive. I run into them regularly, supporting others, and they're here with us often. So, Healthy G-Mom, fully monetized, lots of ways to support them when we get there, including Super Chats and memberships. I'm going to spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. It can be the weightlifting geek. It can be really hard work. One of the things you want to, shoot a hint, rambling with the Brums. I don't know how to say anything without actually giving the name up, but it's somebody who's been with us for a couple of months as a minimum. Not much more than that though. They come in frequently, not necessarily every single day. I don't think they changed the avatar. I think the avatar is the same. So that might help you get it. The Inspired Empowered Mama, but they did change the name of the channel. It's not a new channel or a new creator. Yeah. It took me a second to figure it out, but I think the avatar is what got it for me. And thank you for bringing that fun into the chat. The Inspired Empowered Mama is up right now, and this is our brand newest gold member. What that means is that this creator is now seen in the slides, as we just saw, in the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. And then as well... their link will be dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. Latesha Gordon, good to see you in the house for the first time. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. T Long, forgive me if I didn't welcome you earlier, but it's good to have you in the house as well. For anybody that is fairly new to Superchat, it's more important than ever that we do as much as we possibly can for each other while we're connecting. By that token, here in the Superchat family, we believe very wholeheartedly in the idea of giving much more than we expect to receive. So, my suggestion for anybody here is to first of all keep track of everybody you're connecting with, but start a conversation. Take your time, meet people one by one. The creators who are here regularly are here often. So you're not going to miss a lot of people. It might be interesting to know that on average every single day here in Superchat, we get over 100 creators that come through here, and anywhere from 5 to 10 of those are brand new every single day on average. So there's always brand new people to meet every day, and there's a lot of creators who are here with us either every day, every week, every month, or once in a while. We've got friends for almost 2 years now. Southern Sandy Crafts is in the house. That's a creator with 3 channels, as a matter of fact. Gail Southern Living and Coupon Gail is here as Southern Sandy Crafts right now. Hopefully everybody will connect with her. I'm going to try to move a little bit faster through channels right now. The Inspired Empowered Mama seeks to inspire and empower people in different ways, both in shorts as well as videos. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that when you get there. I'm just going to spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here right now. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you are willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Corinne's Life is coming up right now. We'll see what she has got going on for us. Pardon me just for one very quick second. I'll be right back. We're going to look at Corinne's Life's channel. Corinne's Life is here as both a moderator and a member, has been for a long time. I think it's 18 or maybe even 19 months now. The Stock Explorer, good to see you in the house. I looked this morning to see if you were on, but you know that Fridays are tough for me. I know you've been working, and I'm imagining more busy than ever. The Stock Explorer is a great friend, somebody who's been with Superchat for quite some time now, an incredibly supportive creator, not just to me, but to a lot of others. They're another one who seems to be everywhere all the time, much like Corinne's Life. But I looked this morning before I got in the car. I didn't see you on, and I don't play with the phone while I drive. I try not to, so you have to forgive me. Fridays and Mondays when I do long drives, I'm just not on for a few hours. But I'll look forward to catching up with the Stock Explorer. I have a feeling I'm probably behind. The last thing I saw was the stock split video, and sad to say I didn't make any moves on it, but we'll see what's coming up. I've heard, actually, because of that, I got suggested some more stuff that said that some more stock splits might be coming. I'm not sure if I caught that right. The Stock Explorer will be on Sunday sometime. Now, right after Tuber Chat on Sunday this week, we have a live stream coming up from Emotion, but I'm hoping one of these days 2 things will happen. I'll get together on a panel with the Stock Explorer, but as well, one of these days we'll raid them from Tuber Chat and everybody can get a great look at their channel. So Corinne's Life is here, like I said, as a member and a moderator, and they have 1,800 and 20 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,900 that they're thinking about. And they're fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them when we get there, including super chats and memberships, as you can see. They do a mix of shorts and videos and live streams. They are an extremely hard worker when it comes both to their YouTube channel and in life. They run a full-time gig as well as keep their YouTube channel going and a home-based business. What they bring us here is merchandise that's somewhat typical in the idea that they can print just about anything, from hats to mugs to shirts to just about, Christmas ornaments we've talked about, vinyl stickers. This is a tumbler here. They do many different ones, which is very, very cool. Now, on this channel, we get a look behind the scenes at everything that really is Corinne's life, everything from work and home life, vlogs, do-it-yourself, random live streams with a lot of panelists coming on StreamYard as well, and then shorts, like I said, and behind-the-scenes look at the home business, Lighthouse and Anchor Designs. You've seen some of her merchandise popping up, not just in the TuberChat family, but out in the YouTube streets as well. So it's great to know that we've got such a resourceful channel that can be used both to learn from and to use when it comes to the idea of monetizing through merchandise. Corinne's Life has been a dear friend for an extremely long time. She is a dear friend and, like I said, a member and a moderator here. So hopefully everybody will connect with her if you haven't already. I have a feeling my internet might be acting a little bit fishy, so forgive me for that. If we lose the stream now, we will not come back for today because we've been on for almost an hour and a half. But I'm going to start moving, I said it already, but I'm going to start moving a little bit faster through channels. I want to get as many channels on the screen as I can. Today, we always try to do that. We should be able to get to everybody, and then if we hold the internet connection together, we'll go and raid Hilda DC from our moderator squad afterwards. She'll be live. She always allows and encourages people to connect the same way that Corinne's Life does, so you'll meet more friends and family members on both of their channels. Charlene Heal is a powerhouse of energy and positivity, and she brings that everywhere she goes. On her channel, she talks about natural healing, coaching, and transformation, but she brings motivation and inspiration to others with a lot of energy here in Superchat and everywhere that I see her. She's another creator who seems to be everywhere all the time. And it's wonderful to see somebody supporting so many creators so much. Hopefully you'll run into her as well. Oh my goodness, Corinne's Life, forgive me for not catching that. I'm going to have to clean those up. I actually made a note for myself today to clean up the members because I haven't done that in a while. Peacekeeper, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Rambling with the Brums, yeah. You know, we actually had a couple of months ago some times when we were having real trouble with the internet, and Kristen took off and got the what's it called, router replaced a little while back, and after that everything's been great, fingers crossed, of course. But we lost a handful of streams to that. It got like very frustrating. So what I basically do now is I say, and I have for a long time, if we lose the stream in the first hour, I'll try to come back one time. But if we lose it twice, I won't come back because I don't want everybody to be waiting. And then if we lose it after about an hour to an hour and a half, depending, then we just don't come back because it's been long enough. We'll be back tomorrow. We don't want to frustrate everybody. Clay Mirror's in the house. They were doing something interesting. I have to ask them exactly what was going on. They were doing a live stream, and it seemed like they were simulcasting with Paul Blogs too. They had multi-stream going on, which was really cool as well. I couldn't figure out where they were aiming because it seemed like they had a few YouTube channels going as well. But it's great to see you in the house. Claymare's a longtime member. I've got them on the wheel. Thank you so much, Panama City. Thank you for your generous super chat again. I really do appreciate that extra support. And oh, Charlene Heal's up to 2,000 watch hours. That's amazing. They got over 700 subscribers right now. I'm just going to show you their second channel. And Business Services and Opportunities is here. Team Goodman, I hope I welcomed you a long time ago. I know you've been here for a long time. I'm assuming you were in there with, yeah, you rated Nadeth's birthday yesterday, right? I think that, am I right about that maybe? I could be wrong. I think that's what we did. I was in there only for a few moments, and it was funny. I went to bed, went to sleep for, I don't know, 6, 7 hours, whatever it was, got up, and Nadeth's Life was still on for her birthday, which was really cool. She sent Tuberchat a lot of friends last night. She sent over probably 15, maybe even 20 people. I couldn't believe it. I woke up this morning and the comments were just like crazy, and it was all from that live stream. But Team Goodman's incredibly supportive. They actually just did a shout out video. It's on our front page. This is Business Services and Opportunities, where Charlene Heal brings us the same motivation and positivity with the opportunity to build wealth as well. So I hope everybody will follow them here if you haven't already. And, oh, that's what you were doing, Claymere. Yes, I knew it was a little bit weird because I thought I saw, I forget who was talking to the screen, but it looked like they were seeing comments that weren't in the live chat that I was watching. So I knew you were restreaming. I just didn't know how far you were going, but I hope that worked out. I plan to do some more experimenting with some of that stuff. I've done some on the music channel. For those of you who haven't already seen it, all the same music that you hear in the background of Superchat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams. And on that separate channel, which is linked here in the chat every 30 minutes or so, you'll find download links for free MP3s at the bottom of the descriptions of every track. Embracing everyday realities. Good to see you here. I know it's been a little while, but it's great to have you in the house. Mickey Laughs. Good to see you here as well. Paralife TV. Life as a Paraplegic is in the house. That's a channel we can really learn a lot from. Wicked Awesome Gardening is in the house as well. They will likely want to connect with the Stock Explorer if they haven't already, because the Stock Explorer has a second channel. I'll go to that first. It's called Tropical Buzz, and this is where they are showing us how to grow different types of things, but they more, I think, of a hobby than anything else, but we have much to learn from this creator over there as well as over here. So the Stock Explorer brings us level-headed and down-to-earth information when it comes to the idea of companies and the products behind them that we might consider for investment in the stock market, either in the short or long term. They talk about everything from beginner tutorials and fundamentals to advanced techniques like options tradings with puts and calls, and they get into crypto talk as well. Recently they did a video talking about stock splits, which I think everybody can benefit from watching. I know what stock splits are, but it's a great video. It's a great way to learn some of the things that are possible out there, where you can have stocks that seem way too expensive to get into. When a stock split happens more often than anything else, they're making it available to another group of people who otherwise couldn't have got in. Lots of big companies have done that. I'll leave it to you to read that from the stock, or watch that from the Stock Explorer. Now, they are mixing up both the shorts, the videos, and the live streams. Sometimes the live streams have stocks and graphs, charts and graphs. Sometimes it's a StreamYard panel with other guests. And Nora, the Stock Explorer, is willing to go on other panels as well, which is really cool. They often have product in hand. You see that especially in a lot of the thumbnails on these shorts, where they're talking about these companies. And this is an incredibly supportive creator. Like I said, they're another one that seems to be everywhere all the time, always supporting creators, always engaging conversation in the chat, and spreading positivity and motivation as well. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around with everybody. Very cool, Claymere. Earth Varieties, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Forgive me if I'm wrong that you might be here for the first time. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Come Hither with Heather is coming up. Onto the wheel. Nikki D Official is on there. Sergeant Life is coming up. This is a longtime friend of Superchat. It's been a little while since they've been here, but they're on the wheel already. The wheel is not just run by how long you're here. It's also how active you are in the chat, how much you're interacting with other creators. And I have a robot that keeps track of all that stuff. I look over to the robot when I need names for the wheel, usually when we get down to about 5 or 6. So we're spinning the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat, like a question or a comment. If I did, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or @mention Superchat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll keep my eyes open, catch it the next time around. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I'll appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. We're at 95 thumbs up already, not even an hour and a half into the live stream. So today might be another close to record day, and thank you everybody for that. I really do appreciate that. Ali's Craft Pursuits is approaching and almost at 1,100 subscribers right now. This is another incredibly generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. She's out supporting other creators all the time, and she also mixes up the videos, shorts, live streams, and has been doing a lot of gameplay as well as craft videos on her channel. Hopefully everybody will enjoy that when you get over there. Like I said, incredibly supportive. I'm just going to take your latest Chit Chat live stream replay. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list so I can stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. And Ali's Craft Pursuits is a member, so they were added onto the wheel right away. They're here with us almost every day. Lil Red and Bunny Tracks, good to see you in the house. I actually caught them, I think it was on a premiere the other day, right? They put out a new track. That's the same creators behind TWT TV. And Let's Spin the Wheel. Sergeant Life is coming up right now. This is a longtime friend of Superchat. It's been a little while since they've been in, but they have made frequent appearances many times. And let's see what Sergeant Life has got going on right now. If I'm gonna spell that anywhere close to right. My copy paste. My fingers are fumbling. That's all it is. I use 2 different computers. I have a different computer at work than I do at home. I thought the keyboards were exactly the same, but I find myself making so many mistakes on this thing. I think I need a mechanical keyboard because a lot of times I type and letters don't show up. I have to slam the keys on the keyboard. And they're just cheap keyboards. I don't buy expensive keyboards because I tend to I use them like crazy. I'm on the computer 16 hours a day, but I spill things in them. I break them. They, they break things over. They break over time. I spilled a drink into my keyboard the other day. I forget, a month ago or something like that. And I picked up the keyboard, I guess, to try as a reaction to try to stop the liquid from going everywhere. It went right through the whole keyboard, and nothing was working after that. So I had to get another one. But they're about $10 a piece, so it's not like they're expensive. But I think because I get cheap keyboards, it causes me to make these spelling mistakes. Anyway, Sergeant Life is here with 340 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. And Sergeant Life brings us pure variety, but I see I'm behind with you, so I'm just going to take your Building Our House Part 2 video. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. That will help me get caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. As they say, life is an adventure, but they bring us pure variety on their channel. Like I said, Sergeant Life is a longtime friend of Tuberchat. They've made frequent appearances here. It's been a couple of weeks, but they're back again, which is great. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. Definitely a loyal and dedicated supporter. Now you see they've got a lot of featured channels here, and I'm happy, I'm honored that Tuberchat is even there, but especially on the front. Of course, we have Sergeant Life in our list as well. When you feature channels on your front page this way, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they're saying to their audience and the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them as well. So you can imagine the impact that has both on the YouTube algorithm and your audiences to see that your channel's featured on so many other creators' front pages. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. It's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started. And if you have featured Tuberchat on your front page, just please make sure that I know so that I can return the favor, because like with Sergeant Life, we absolutely do that. Healthy G-Mom, yeah, actually we looked at your channel. Oh, no, sorry, we didn't look at your channel yet. Your name is on the wheel. Scratch and Pete PA caught the fact that I hadn't put it up yet. I think we did look at it, actually. Maybe I'm making a mistake. I think I did. I think we did look at your channel, and I forgot to take it off the wheel. We'll find out in another few moments. Thank you so much, Team Goodman. Oh, if you do, I'll appreciate it either way. Team Goodman will always say we're here until the end, and they often are. Like I said, they did a very considerate job on a shout-out video the other day. It's on our front page. I hope you'll check that out. Akusa's Tasty Recipe. Good to see you in the house. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Oh, I'm sorry, Akasua's. I think it's Akasua's tasty recipe. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. So Lori's Tech Time is in the house. They happen to be a member, so I'm putting them on the wheel right away. We'll get some more names for the wheel after a little while. Clay Meir is an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They do a lot of posting, both streams and premieres, particularly streams. You see, I've got a lot of reminders set here. They're fully monetized, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when you get there. Clay Meir's out supporting others regularly as well. But what you'll find is when you get to this channel, they do an incredible job of allowing and encouraging other creators to connect with each other in a similar way to what we do here in Superchat. So you'll likely meet more friends and family members over there. They do a great job of pushing channels out. Day Lou, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Healthy G-Mom, I think we looked at your channel. Let's have a look for a second here. Yeah, Healthy G-Mom, we just looked at it. Because we're here, Healthy G-Mom is here with us almost every single day. We looked at your channel right after the break, actually. We always break about an hour into the live stream for about 3 minutes, and your channel, I think, was the first one that we looked at afterwards. I had missed putting your name on the wheel, but Scratch and PPA caught it again. I've done that to Healthy G-Mom I don't know how many times. Nikki D Official's been with us here every day lately. Let's see what they've got going on their channel right now. 14 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 15 or maybe even 20 that they're thinking about right now. They've been with us frequently lately, and you can see that they're still posting videos. They actually put one up right before Tuber Chat today, so I'm going to take that video, add that into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up, make sure I don't fall behind, and make sure I stay caught up with what you've got going on your channel. They say cover short videos and more, so looks like pure variety with a musical influence. Hopefully everybody will enjoy looking forward to that variety from Nikki D Official as much as I will. And if anybody has the ability to share this live stream out right now, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, Reddit, Tumblr, LinkedIn, any other social network, I'll appreciate it, because it really does help. It gets a couple more people into Tuber Chat today, but it sends engagement signals into the algorithm and could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther, not just today, but in the coming days and weeks ahead as well. So we'll spin the wheel and we will look at Elastic TV. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Bubbles, especially for still being here. I know it can take a long time to get onto the wheel or the screen, but I'm going to get some more names on right now in order. Of course, my robot looks after that for me. Elastic TV brings us delicious looking content. I'll just give you a look at what they've got here. I can see I'm behind. I'm going to take their latest video, put it in my catch-up list so I can stay caught up and not fall too far behind. I'm going to look over at my list and see what I can do about adding some names to our Wheel of Doom right now from our chat list. And my internet's just a little slow today. I don't know what's up with that. I reset it, of course, right before we started, but it's just taking an extra moment today, so hopefully it'll hold itself together. Sweet Fingers Dish is a brand new channel for Tuber Chat, so we're going to look at them soon enough. They're on the wheel now. And Cosmic Cultivators is getting added to the wheel as well. We'll see what they've got going on today. Mr. Bubbles, I knew you'd be coming up soon enough. And hopefully Eerie Frog is still with us. I'll wait and see. We'll get some more names as we need them. Klastic TV is up right now. Like I said, they bring us delicious looking content. They've started with shorts, and hopefully everybody will enjoy that variety. Klastic TV happens to be a member, so I put them on the wheel as soon as they came into the chat today, as we do with all of our members. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. We don't have a sub count right now, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. So we just want to do all we can to push each other along. Rambling with the Brums is coming up right now. Let's see what they've got going on their channel. They are a fellow Canadian. They're here with us in Tuber Chat just about every single day. This is Scott. He helps a lot of other creators meet many more friends and family members for their channels as well. He comes to us from the homesteading community, where we find a lot of extremely generous creators and very supportive people behind these channels. Sorry, I missed Procrastination Thursday yesterday. Rambling with the Brums has 719 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer towards the 800 that they're thinking about. They mix up the shorts, videos, and live streams, and will always allow and encourage people to connect the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. So you'll likely meet lots more friends and family members when you're over there. Black Phoenix, good to see you in the house. Rock Chick Beauty, thank you so much for another super chat. She's done that many times before. For that reason, I'm going to make Rock Chick Beauty the next channel that we look at before I spin the wheel again. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. So I know we have a lot of creators in the chat today, many that are brand new today, and many that have been with us for even a year and a half or longer, and everywhere in between. But one of the things that we always have to remember is here in Tuber Chat, the best success is always found in making the first move, reaching out to other creators, supporting them first, and then having them come back and do the same thing for you. So our instructions are always in our video description. I encourage everybody to have a look at our video descriptions at least once a week, just in case I change anything. I usually don't change any more often than that. But like I said, the instructions are always there. So Rock Chick Beauty is a dear friend of Tuber Chat. They reset and restarted their channel just over a year ago. They're already at 704 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther on the road towards 800. And I'm just going to take your latest video, add it into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. Rock Chick Beauty dropped a super chat on us, and for that reason, I put their channel up right away. We always do that. But you'll notice that Rock Chick Beauty now has started streaming, which is great because I was wondering if that would happen. I figured it would. She mixes up the shorts, videos, and live streams, so you get a lot of variety on this channel, and it really is pure variety. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. And Rock Chick Beauty is somebody who does StreamYard panels. She hops in with other people regularly as well, so you'll see her face around. Thank you, everybody, for the thumbs up. We're sitting at 99 right now. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. When you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. So, Sweet Fingers Dish is up right now. Let's see what they've got going on. This is a brand new connection for Tuber Chat. We must have connected outside. You can see I've watched a 3-minute video. This is because I followed the procedure that we talk about here to a T when we're outside, and this is the first time that Sweet Fingers Dish is coming into a Tuber Chat live stream, so I'm glad we're getting a chance to look at this channel. I look forward to getting to know them. Hopefully you will as well. Four Corners Custom Products has just dropped a super chat on us. They've been posting frequently. I mean, they always do, but they've really been killing it lately. Four Corners Custom Products just dropped a super chat. We'll make that channel the next one that we look at before I spin the wheel again. And Sweet Fingers Dish, I'm looking forward to more content from you. I'm just going to take your latest video. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me get caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind with your channel. And I see that you're mixing up the shorts and the videos. Not sure if you've started streaming yet, but we'll learn soon enough. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Sweet Fingers Dish, and we'll look forward to having you back with Tuber Chat again. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. I'm going to try to move a little bit faster through channels now, as we've been on for well over an hour and a half. We've still got a long way to go. We'll get as many channels on as we can. Yes, Sweet Fingers Dish. You did say that, fellow Canadian. Thank you so much. I try to remember that too. You know, we've got a lot of friends now, but there are a few Canadians in the house. We're hoping to have some meetups. Actually, Rambling with the Brums is planning a meetup next month in the Ottawa area. So whether I'll be able to make it or not is still to be seen, but we're hoping. And I love the idea of that. I hope to arrange some of those things in the Niagara Falls and Toronto area as well. So, Four Corners Custom Products brings us a behind-the-scenes look at the creation of merchandise of different types, whether it's hats, t-shirts, or mugs. They can print just about anything that can be printed. They show us this constantly, and we've seen their merchandise popping up, especially the hats that came through for Intro to Mills not too long ago. They've got well over 2,100 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 3,000 that they're thinking about as well. Four Corners Custom Products is another creator who seems to be everywhere all the time. So when I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams, I run into Four Corners Custom Products regularly, supporting others and spreading the same generosity that they do here. So, let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Thank you one more time, Four Corners Custom Products, for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. They've done that many, many, many times before. I did not realize that Rock Chick Beauty actually took over as the stream boss. So, every membership and super chat knocks life off of the stream boss, that video game life meter under my camera there. And Rock Chick Beauty was the last one to knock the life out of our previous stream boss, and she's now taken over that position, and we'll get some extra exposure for that reason. The Weightlifting Geek is coming up right now. This is a fairly new connection for Tuber Chat. They've actually got a couple of channels here. 657 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 700 that they're thinking about. Thank you, everybody, for the 100 thumbs up already. I do appreciate that before we're on for 2 hours even. We can see that the Weightlifting Geek is mixing up a lot of shorts as well as videos. Hopefully, everybody will enjoy this. I'm just going to take your latest video. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. You're posting very frequently, but that will help me to get caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. They've got us on their featured channels list, for which I'm grateful. The Relaxed Joe ASMR is their other channel. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Now, I'm going to connect with this, but I do this in a different way, right? I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take this replay video, this 1 hour. I'm going to add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat with this channel as well. And you hopefully have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. Are always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. The times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world, but you will find that I post our streams on the front page a couple of days in advance so that you can get the local time if you'd like to, and plan if you want to do that. Ace Flaw 1, good to see you in the house. Patty Southern Kitchen and More, good to see you here. Janae Gordon Educational Channel, good to see you back in the house as well. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Crafty Leo is in the house for the first time. Pardon me. And I don't watch videos again or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take their latest video. I'm going to add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I will watch that video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that unboxing video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. I know we have a lot of brand new channels that have come through Superchat today, so just please keep in mind that our video description has the full procedure with which we use to connect with each other. It's very important that we're doing as much as possible for each other while we're connecting. YouTube is playing games with all of our numbers these days. Our subscribers, our watch hours, our thumbs up, even our thumbs down disappear after a little while in a lot of cases. So we have to do as much as possible to support each other when we're connecting. Garden Table with Heather Lynn, I've got you on the wheel with Peacekeeper. Paralife TV Life as a Paraplegic is coming up, and Ace Flaw 1 is there. Camp Silky is coming up as well, and I'll get some more names on there. Carpenter Self-Reliance, I know you were out for a bit and came back. Hopefully we'll see you on the wheel soon. God Soldiers is here. Again, I think they were out streaming. They might be streaming right now. God Soldiers, if I understood right at the beginning of the stream, is monetized, which is very, very cool. They actually did that fairly quickly, I think. But they're an incredibly supportive creator. They're here with us regularly. I've been lucky to catch them on many live streams. Camp Silky is here. I'm still getting to know the content on this channel, but hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They've got 81 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 90 or maybe even closer to 100 that they're thinking about. I'm not going to take your latest video, but I'm going to go back to this calibrating a meat thermometer video. I'm just going to add that into my catch-up list. That will help me catch up with your content a bit, get to know your stuff a little bit better. Hopefully over time I will promote your channel better. You can hear the stories that I tell about different channels that come through the chat and channels I put on the screen. The idea, of course, is eventually maybe I get to know the content behind the channels and the creators behind the channels as well, and then I can promote you better and the stories get better over time. So let's spin the wheel. I'm going to start rifling through channels now. We've been on for about an hour and a half. I'd like to get to everybody if we can. Come Hither with Heather is coming up right now, and we'll see what they've got going on their channel. When we get back down to 5 or 6 names on the wheel, I'll add some more for our chat list, but we'll do what we can to get to everybody. They've got a premiere running right this second, but that's okay. We'll have fresh content to see from this creator after we're done with Superchat. They've got 518 subscribers right now, which means very soon they're going to have their community tab popping up. They've actually had a big week. I think they were at 480 last week when they were here, so that's great, and we're looking forward to that community tab popping up for them. Hopefully everybody will connect with Come Hither with Heather. They explore abandoned places more than anything else, and they bring more variety as well, but I'm going to show you Werner's Adventures. These are partners. Werner's Adventures does a similar type of content. They've got each other featured here with a lot of other featured channels, but you'll also see that Werner's Adventures is not too far behind with 460 subscribers. So hopefully soon enough we can get this channel moving towards 500 and get them their community tab happening as well. The Mountain Martins, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And thank you everybody again for those thumbs up. If you haven't already given one, I will appreciate them. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Garden at Table with Heather Lynn is here with 109 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that they'll soon be thinking about. They've got a lot of shorts happening here. Hopefully some of these start to get some activity. This one here is not doing too bad. And then as well, I'm just going to take your latest sunflower video. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. Garden at Table with Heather Lynn comes to us from the homesteading community, where we find a lot of very supportive and generous creators. Franzi in Canada, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. It's great to have another fellow Canadian here. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And I know many creators now, Superchat's been here long enough, many creators have more than one channel. Now, I don't want to recommend to anybody to start a second one, but if you do already have a second or third channel, then you're able to come into Superchat with either one. The only thing that I ask is that everybody always treats both channels separately, because the most important thing that we need to be doing here is following the full procedure and connecting the right way. YouTube is playing games with all of our numbers, whether it's subscribers, views, likes, thumbs up, thumbs down, everything disappears from time to time. So we have to do as much as we possibly can to support each other. In our video descriptions, I have the full procedure listed that we do as a minimum. You know it works, because you see when I put channels on the screen, they're always subscribed. Nobody ever loses Superchat. It is extremely rare. But you're also welcome to do much more than I suggest as well, of course. So AceFlaw1 is a creator who's been with me from the beginning, well over 2 years now, probably 2.5. Andy does more travel videos than anything else, and this is a creator who now, after 379 episodes, is still here almost every single day and incredibly supportive to other creators. I know he's willing to swap playlists with others as well. He's got over 3,500 subscribers, so I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 3,600 that Andy's going to be thinking about soon enough. I'm going to get a few more channels onto the wheel. Patty's Southern Kitchen and more will come up. Carpenter Self-Reliance keeps coming in and out. Let me know if you're still here, because I'll get you on the wheel now. And even though it's a little bit early, I'm going to get the Mountain Martins on here, and our new friend, Franzi in Canada. I think that's going to be your first time coming onto our screen, right? Mountain Martins, Franzi in Canada. And let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. I'm going to get you to pardon me for a quick second. I'm going to be right back, and then we'll look at the next channel. Paralife TV, Life as a Paraplegic, is going to come up next. Pardon me for that. Paralife TV. I'm just going to type that out. This channel gives us actually a few different things to learn. So this creator is showing us life from their perspective, which is obviously a learning experience for a lot of different people, or at least in my opinion it is. I'm enjoying it. But as well, they teach us things along the way, which is really, really cool. So they'll often do it yourself videos. So sometimes they're taking us on an adventure. The first video I watched from this creator was a hotel room, and it's interesting to see the perspective, right? Then as well, they've done do-it-yourself videos. Sometimes they take us around just showing us what life is like. Sometimes they're teaching us different things as well. So there's a lot to be entertained and inspired by from this creator, as well as learned from. So I'm hoping with 1,130 subscribers right now, we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,200 that they're thinking about. They're almost here every single day. And then as well, I noticed that you did a live stream. I'm sorry that I missed that, but that was actually right now. That was at the same time as Superchat. So hopefully we'll catch another live stream from Paralife TV soon enough. Stroud Gang is back in the house. Let me get you onto our wheel. They were actually here from the very beginning. Now, the wheel, just for anybody that hasn't already heard the speech, if you've only been here a few times before, if you're brand new today, it's not just about how long you're here, but also how active you are in the chat. I have a robot that keeps track of this stuff, and when I need names for the wheel, I add them in order based on what Bautissimo tells me. First time fishing adventures, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Eerie Frog is coming up on the screen right now. This is a creator who found us about a month ago, and it's here with us regularly. I could be wrong. It might only be 3 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that. But they've been here frequently, so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them, especially if you haven't already. 34 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 40 that they're probably thinking about today, and a little bit farther on that road to the first 100. We know that the road to the first 100 is more challenging than ever. All we want to do is as much as we possibly can for each other, knowing that, so that we can help these channels, especially under 100, grow and hit that milestone. We see it happening all the time. We see channels growing far beyond getting monetized and things like that. We just want to keep pushing them along. Necrophonic app, actually, Eerie Frog is going to talk about here. I'm just going to take this video, add it into my catch-up list. Now, I know what that is, because we have a friend here in the Superchat family known as Huntophobia, and I actually went out on a couple of paranormal adventures or paranormal investigations with them, so it'll be interesting to see that. Oh, and then thank you, Cosmic Cultivators. I do appreciate the positivity in the chat. Thank you for your kind words. I hope you're meeting friends and family members here. You know, I wish a lot of the time that we could get into more tutorials and more talk, so that I can bring a little bit more experience and ideas into the things that we're doing with our channels and our videos while we're here in TuberChat, right? But it tends to be bite-sized information or tutorials when we get into them. So over time, I'm looking at ways that I can possibly start adding videos and shorts and things like that. So we'll try to consider that, but I do appreciate the kind words in the meantime. I'm happy to bring any information I can when I can. I learn from creators of all sizes every single day, and the idea is just to bring what I can here into the chat so that we can discuss different ideas, and then we can all make better decisions, myself included. And Peacekeeper's up now. 178 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. Peacekeeper, more than anything else, is bringing us gameplay. I'm just going to take your latest video, add that into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. Peacekeeper is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They're here with us frequently. Oh, I was just refilling my drink and I spilled everything everywhere. Or almost. I got to get you to pardon me for a second. Forgive me for that. Oh goodness. Okay, that's just silliness, but you know when you accidentally fill a cup right to the top? I thought it spilled over, but it didn't. But you would have heard me slurp and almost spill it everywhere, so I had to take off for a second. There, let's spin the wheel and get back to reality for a second here. We've been on for just about 2 hours. Hilda DC should be starting her live stream soon enough. Oh, I keep everything when I always have a drink beside me, but I keep it away from the stuff. It's not going to damage anything. There's zero chance of it, ruining anything. I try to be very, very careful. When I've spilled drinks and keyboards and stuff like that, it's never on Superchat. That's when I'm working and my desk just gets cluttered with stuff over a day or two of working. I keep notes and all kinds of stuff, and yeah, I hope nobody has to go through too much of that. Fanatic Guide, forgive me. I'm going to get you onto the wheel right now. It is the Wheel of Unknowing. Lori's Tech Time is up here right now. This is a creator who brings us tech reviews of, more than anything else, a subscription service called Gadget Discovery Club, which I was introduced to from Lori's Tech Time for the first time. She's got a second channel. Now, we'll see what she's going to do with that, but she's got one called The Guitar Chick. The intention is hopefully to bring us along as she learns to play the guitar, but we'll see. She has not posted a lot of content on there yet, so we'll keep up with her and see what happens. Yeah, exactly, Peacekeeper. This one, at home, I keep the drinks away from the keyboard. Where I work, I have a really hard time. My desk is very small, considering the stuff that I have, and I've done it more than once. I tend not to be too messy. I'm not the worst person in the world when it comes to that, but usually, because I'm on the computer all day, so the desk piles up, I try to clean it off every day or two or whatever and get it back to normal. Within every couple of days, it gets back to, proper, but I just keep it a little bit cluttered. I've got notepads around me and my case for my glasses and an iPhone box that I, for no reason, keep on my desk and all this other stuff. Earth Varieties, good to see you still in the house. And Lori's Tech Time also does a lot of gameplay, especially lately. I'm just going to see if I'm behind with you. I knew I would be. I'm going to take your latest Battle Cats video. Now, Lori's Tech Time also is considerate about mixing up the games to see what the crowd will enjoy. So I'm just taking that, adding it into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up. Thank you, First Time Fishing Adventures. Yes, we're doing great for thumbs up today, so thank you, everybody, for that. If you haven't already given one, I hope that you will. Cosmic Cultivators is coming up next. We'll see what they've got going on. I will look over in my other window and see what's happening here. I'm going to drop a link for everybody. Hilda DC has already started streaming, so we're going to go over there and raid. Now, I'm going to pin that link. Anybody can go over there anytime, but we'll go over there together after we get through everybody's channel. Pardon me, and we will connect with her. She's got a lot of people always in her live streams. We'll be able to meet more friends and family members over there. Hilda DC is one of our moderator squad, actually, a member of our moderator squad. Oh, yeah, no, thank you, Fanatic Guide. I actually almost caught it. I caught it at 99, and then I caught it after it went to, I think, 101. Cosmic Cultivators, good to see you here. 1,130 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,200 that they're thinking about. This is the second creator we've got right at this exact mark as well. I'm just going to take your latest video. I'm still getting to know Cosmic Cultivators, but I'm going to take their latest video here, add it into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up, get to know your content a little bit better. The idea, of course, is that hopefully I do a better job of promoting you every time you're here. Earth Varieties is on our wheel now. I'm just going to spin the wheel. I'm going to start moving much faster through channels. Like now we're really going to move so that we can get everybody on within the next, let's say less than 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, something like that. And like I said, anybody can go over with Hilda DC anytime that they would like. There's already people over there. The stream's running. But please say Tuber Chat Raid when you get over there. And don't forget to give her a thumbs up, please. But when we're here at the end of Tuber Chat, we'll all go over there and raid together if you'd like to stay here and continue connecting with people. I almost put Paralife TV up twice. But next is going to be Mr. Bubbles, actually, and we'll see what they've got going on. They've been here for most of today's live stream. They're here with us almost every day. You got to make sure YouTube doesn't try to misspell for you when you're looking for Mr. Bubbles. It's a popular name, but they've got the dot there with no spaces. 370 subscribers, so they're climbing along nicely. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. They were doing a lot of this inscription. They recently changed it up, so hopefully we'll see another video. It's been just about a week, but Mr. Bubbles is here with us almost every day. They say no commentary gaming, so hopefully you'll enjoy that. And it's nice to see that they've chopped up their videos into a lot of different playlists as well. They've got a couple of really popular videos here. One is just like 147,000, which is incredible. I wonder how you did that, but that's okay. Maybe I'll have a look at that later. Maybe I'll get an idea. But 370 subscribers right now. Hopefully we can push them a little bit farther. And we'll spin the wheel. We'll get to another channel. We're going to look at Fanatic Guide. Now, this is a creator who I had talked about. This is somebody who engages conversation here. They have been a dear friend for a long time. They support on all of my channels and are an advocate or an ambassador almost, if you want to call it, for Superchat at times. They do a lot of gameplay as well, but there's a lot more to this channel than gameplay. I'm just going to take your latest video. I was glad I caught a premiere the other day. I wish I could catch these every day again, but I just catch what I can. I added that to my watch later list. I'll move it into my catch up list. Actually, I could do it right now. There we go. That'll help me get caught up with that. Make sure I don't fall too far behind. I see another channel in the chat. Yummy Prince Angels Vlog. I wonder if I'm pronouncing that right. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I feel like you're here for the first time, unless I'm mistaken about that, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Fanatic Guide brings us a lot of informative, almost how-to videos here, and this is in between a lot of the gameplay. Now, gameplay is what's been happening more often than anything else with a lot of premieres. They premiere frequently, sometimes every day actually, but you can see some of these videos here. We've got many, well over 10 and 15,000, 20,000, almost 30, well over 40, 70 now, and one approaching 90,000 views. We've watched this video here in the Superchat family in the last couple of years. I forget how long Fanatic Guide's been with us, but it must be well over a year and a half now. And we've watched this video climb tens of thousands of views, which is fantastic. So, like I said, lots more to this channel than gaming, and Fanatic Guide is an extremely supportive creator. Gloria's Platter is in the house. Good to see you in the house. She is probably willing to swap playlists with other creators. We're going to look at Earth Varieties right now, and First Time Fishing Adventures is going to get onto the wheel. We'll put Gloria's Platter on there right away. We know that Gloria's Platter will be here for a while if she's here now. Earth Varieties, this is the first time we're putting your channel on the screen. So hopefully everybody will give them a warm welcome. They've got 372 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 they're thinking about. I'm just going to take your latest video and I'm going to add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list because I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So in the next 24 hours, I'll watch your video, give you I'll watch your video in full. I'll give you a detailed comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change just so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. So spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. I'm going to drop the link for Hilda DC's live stream raid again. And like I said, anybody can go over there anytime, but we'll all go over there together in another 10 minutes or so if everybody would like to. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the way out. Give her a thumbs up on the way in if you do go over there early. First Time Fishing Adventures is here, and they're bringing us different methods of fishing. Sometimes they're on the side of the lake or river, sometimes they are out on the boat, sometimes they're fishing off a dock or a bridge. I see that they're getting into more live streaming now as well, which is really, really cool. So hopefully everybody will get a chance to catch them in that environment. Obviously they got a lot of friends here on panel. Outdoors with Big Matt is on a few channels, actually, I think. And then I'm just going to take your latest video, though, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. And then as well, they've got a lot of shorts videos here. So it's great to see a channel that's able to mix up the streams, the shorts, and the videos. Bare Bones Living, good to see you in the house. I like to play on words in that name. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Patty's Southern Kitchen and more is coming up next. AceFlaw1 says he's got a record the voiceover for his video tomorrow, which will be cool. We're always happy to see more content coming from AceFlaw1. He's been with TuberChat from the beginning. Patty's Southern Kitchen and more obviously is bringing us delicious looking content with a little bit of variety mixed within, usually a trip through a store or a haul video, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They are also mixing up the shorts with videos. I can see I'm falling behind, so I'm just going to take this pantry meal video and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up and make sure I don't fall too far behind. I accidentally clicked on something there. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Patty's Southern Kitchen and more. We don't have a subscriber count on this channel right now, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone they're working on. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. Hopefully Franzi in Canada is still with us. This is a brand new channel that we saw a little bit earlier. Art and Adventure with Mathatker. Oh, forgive me. I don't know if I'm... Oh, Mother Tracker Tasha. Sorry, I should have just read it for a second. Art and Adventure with Mother Tracker Tasha. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. They've been here before. And Franzi in Canada. Let's see what you got going on. 218 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're thinking about. Give them a warm welcome into the TuberChat family as well. We can see that they're mixing up shorts and videos rather. I'm just going to go through their stuff here because I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is look for probably the longest video that they have. Maybe not this live stream though. I'll take an 8-minute video and I will add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I will watch that video in full. I will leave them a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give them a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn their notification bell on. That will make our connection stick, and then hopefully they're subscribed to TuberChat as well. And they have our notification bell on so they don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. The times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. But as well, I post the streams a couple of days in advance so that you can check our front page, get your local time, and plan if you need to. Cabaret Gaming is here right now. This is another incredibly supportive creator. They always engage the chat. They They support all of my channels, and they usually come in with both of theirs to give us an extra thumbs up, for which I'm grateful. Cabaret Gaming on their channel does a mix of videos and live streams, but if you can catch them on a live stream, you'll find that the energy that they have during their gameplay is just infectious. They're able to keep up with the chat, keep up with the gameplay, but they bring you in. I always find that time flies when I'm there with Cabaret Gaming. Hopefully you'll find the same. I'm just going to take this latest Tom Clancy Splinter Cell video. I'm just going to add that into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up with this channel, make sure I don't fall too far behind. And we get tech, tips, tricks, and tutorials on Cabaret Vlogs. So I'm just going to show you their second channel with 126 subscribers. Hopefully we can push them a little bit farther over here. Bare Bones Living, I've got you on our Wheel of Doom now, and Art and Adventure with Mother Tracker Tasha. Is on the wheel as well. Let's spin. If there's anybody I'm missing that is still watching or listening that hasn't been on the wheel or the screen, just please say anything at all in the chat. We'll make sure we get you added right now. It looks like we're going to be able to get to everybody. And Art and Adventure with Mother Tracker Tasha is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on their channel. I thought we had you up the other day. Maybe I'm wrong. They were here the other day, but maybe didn't make it onto the screen. So we've got you up here now. Hopefully everybody will give them a warm welcome into the Tuber Chat family. And I can see my internet's lagging. Hopefully it holds itself together here. I know it was acting silly earlier. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is dig through your videos here. I'm going to take this 10-minute one, Walking on the Snow sounds. I'm going to add that into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. Give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Let's spin the wheel. We're going to get Bare Bones Living, which is here for the first time as well. So the same thing applies. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but I'm going to go through your videos and see what your content is all about and see what I can find for something to watch. I usually look for videos that are 10 minutes long. It's easy. I'm just going to take your latest video and I'm going to add that into my watch later list. Again, that will help me to, after the live stream, go through that list. I'll watch your video. I'll give you a comment. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. I think I'm going to drop the link for Hilda in another moment or two. We see that Gloria's Platter is coming up right now. She brings us delicious looking content, now with a little bit of variety as well. And she always puts a fun twist into her videos that draws in interaction, which is great. Pardon me. Hopefully everybody will enjoy that. Well, let's see if we're going to get this done. Copying, pasting, maybe not. If we lose the internet, we'll just cut the stream for today, but hopefully it'll hold itself together. I've pinned the link for our raid. That's for Hilda DC. She's already live streaming, has been for a while. You'll be able to meet more friends and family members over there. We will all go over there together. Just please say Tuber Chat Raid when you get there. Give her a thumbs up for sure. If you haven't already given me one, I'll appreciate that as well. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators like Gloria's Platter should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say it and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Gloria's Platter and I have swapped playlists. I still swap playlists with creators regularly, so you can reach out to me on Instagram if you want to do that. I'm just going to take her latest video and add this into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. We'd love to push Gloria's platter a little bit closer to the 1,200 subscribers that she's thinking about. If there's anybody listening or watching that hasn't already been on the wheel or the screen, just please say anything at all in the chat. We'll get you on right this second. But otherwise, this is going to be our last two channels for today. The Mountain Martins and Stroud Gang, who's a brand new connection for Tuber Chat, will be up last. We've got the Mountain Martins here right now with 85 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther up towards that first 100. We know it's more challenging than ever. We just want to do all we can to push each other along. We can see that they're starting with shorts, which is cool as well. And my assumption is, as I get to know the Mountain Martins, they've come to us from the homesteading community. We have a lot of incredibly supportive creators in that community, but it's great to have them here. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them, and I'm looking forward to getting to know them myself as well. Andrew's Top 20 is a good idea for a playlist where he's swapping with other creators. Andy has been with Tuber Chat from the very beginning. Stroud Gang's going to be the last channel that we look at for today. It's the first time we're looking at this channel as well, so I'll get one of their videos. I'll put it in my watch later list. I'll watch it after the stream in the next 24 hours, connect with them the way that I always do, and we'll make sure that that connection sticks. Thank you, everybody, for the time that you spent. I really do appreciate every moment that everybody can spend here in Tuber Chat. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up on the way out. Give Hilda DC a thumbs up on the way in. I will see you over there in about 3 minutes, and we will meet more friends and family members right now. And then Tuber Chat will be back tomorrow, 3 hours earlier than today. Thanks again, everyone. Bye-bye.